Hello everybody and welcome to one more art project with Mr. D, one crazy art teacher. And today we are going to be making a sled and we are going to be using magazine pages from an old magazine. So to start this assignment, all you need to do is to roll some magazine pages into some logs. And we are going to be using these logs to create this sled. So let's go and get some logs going on first thing. As you can see in here, I'm using a dowel, and this dowel is going to work as my rolling mechanism. It's going to make things a little easier. And when I get to the end of my rolling, that's when I will glue these logs together just by using some regular glue I have in here with me. Now that I have my logs made, I'm just going to be cutting them to size. I'm not really measuring the size, Now that I have some logs made out of my magazine pages, I'm just going to cut them to size. I am not using a ruler to measure this, I'm just eyeballing it to the size that I want. And I'm using tack glue to glue them together side by side. The next thing I'm going to do is make sure that my end pieces are a little longer than my middle pieces. And I do that again just by eyeballing it. I'm not measuring anything per se. So what I'm doing here is I'm just reinforcing these rolled magazines by gluing two pieces across each other. And then I'm going to be using hot glue to create little legs, kind of look like a little table right now. And then I'm going to be gluing the bottom of the sled on those little legs that I made. Now remember that everything you do, you have to add some type of reinforcement to keep the shape that you want. So I'm gluing a piece right down below on the sled blades so my project stay together nicely. There you go. I think this sled is a little too tall, so I might have to take it apart really quickly and fix it so it looks a little shorter. So what I'm doing here right now is I'm cutting these magazine logs into some trapezoid shapes, because by doing this and gluing together, it will start making the curve in the front of the sled. And there you have it. Now my sled is built. My next process is to paint it. I think I'm going to paint this somewhat a light blue color. So let's get started. Painting this sled project was really fun and easy, since the acrylics covered all the letters, designs and words in the magazine pages, easy and fast. I only had to do one coat of paint. Now that my sled is painted, I think I'm going to splatter some white acrylic paint on it just to give illusion of snow. And to splatter the white onto the blue sled, all I did was to use a toothbrush that I bought at the dollar store, and I'll dip that into the white paint, and then using my thumb I just make it splash onto my sled. And there you have it. I hope you like this little art project. It's simple, easy, and fast to do. All you need is some magazine pages, glue, scissor, paint, and you're ready to go.